part. We're at a crossroads today, brothers and sisters. We can lay down and take what Air Canada's giving us, or we can stand up and fight. Today at our emergency base meeting, and I'm ready to fight. I want you behind me in battle. We've got the full support of other labor groups. We've got the full support of CUPE National. Brother Paul Moyes brings his greetings from 570,000 CUPE brothers and sisters across this great nation. They're going to support us in our fight to keep our base open. Impact on our local economy. There's going to be $8 billion in lost revenue for the local economy. Where is the Premier of Nova Scotia? There will be delays, folks. There will be flight cancellations. People will be misconnecting in their business dealings all over the world. Atlantic Canada is viable. It's growing. We need a flight attendant base for Air Canada flight attendants in Halifax. This is a big fight. This is a big corporation. Are you up for it? Yes! The federal government should not be doing the dirty work of Air Canada. Air Canada is picking a fight with workers and all Atlantic Canadians. The federal government needs to understand that Air Canada is using them to do their dirty work. Are we going to stand for that? No! Somebody else want to take this?
What do you say to your president, Lisa? Right on! We need to stand together and we need to speak as one when times get tough. I've got 4 words I hope Air Canada will listen to. We won't back down. We won't back down. Back down. We won't back down. We won't down. We won't back 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 down. I want to say whether it's 186 Air Canada jobs in Halifax or over 200 in Winnipeg, 300 in Vancouver, every job is important when we're providing service to Canadians, an essential service. Halifax is a hub city servicing your 4 provinces, the gateway to the south, to the States, to the east, to the rest of Canada. This is a bad business decision. If Air Canada thinks this is a good decision, release the report. Let us look at it. Let us make sense out of a senseless decision. We don't accept what Air Canada is doing. As well, sisters and brothers, I want to thank the elected officials that are here today. I wrote the mayor of Halifax last week, Peter Kelly, and I've had no answer. Peter Kelly, stand up for jobs. And as I said at our meeting, I wrote the Premier of Nova Scotia, Rodney MacDonald, last week. 33 media releases out of the Premier's office. Critical issues, such as a fiddling contest. I got nothing against fiddling, but I say to you, Premier MacDonald, you're at every announcement that where jobs are being added in Nova Scotia. Step forward, stand up for these jobs. And to our federal government, Peter Stauffer is meeting tomorrow with officials of Jean-Pierre Blackburn, the Federal Minister of Labour. We're saying to the federal government, don't grant Air Canada an exemption from the law of the land. Don't do that. There's a requirement in Canada. If you want to enact permanent, large-scale layoffs, you must serve notice properly. You must sit down with the bargaining agent. You must look at mitigation measures. And we have access to a third party under certain circumstances. We want that meeting. We want that committee. And we want Air Canada to hear this and hear it clear. These employees made sacrifice after sacrifice in 2003, 2004. 13.5% wage rollback, $300 million in total concessions to keep the airline functioning. There's something wrong when Robert Milton earns $43 million in bonuses last year. And in the next breath, puts the screws to people that work at Air Canada. We'll never accept a system like that. Robert Milton should stand up for flight attendants. No base closure! 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 No base closure!
Look at the dollhouse.
You to work with your local leadership, speak to community leaders, speak to the public. The service you provide is a health and safety service. It's an essential service. We don't want Halifax served by crews from other provinces. That's going to cost more money. That's less efficient. And we want Air Canada to know we're not going quietly into the night. Every job of flight attendants in Canada is important. We need more flight attendants, not less. So we're not far from the airport. I'll end my comments pledging the support of Canada's largest union, CUPE, to your leadership here in Winnipeg, in Vancouver. And we say to Air Canada again, we won't back down.
We won't back down. We won't back down. We back down. We won't 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 back down.
One last thank you. I want to thank our brothers from the CAW who have come to show. Thank you, brothers. Thank you to the Nova Scotia Federation of Labour. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Let's get out of the rain. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think we should walk up and down. I think we should go here.
March along.
It's a little tricky to read the sign though.
Now the skirt.
4 more, 3 more, 2 more.
To the construction area.
I don't care if they see us in the airport, they should know what's going on.
Maybe I should take it home and leave it in my front room, my front window.
On the window? Yeah.
In that